Hello, my name is Greenfield and welcome to the Meaning of Life Part 1. Okay, let's jump into it. Is there life after death? Yes, there is. In our universe there is reincarnation. And if you want, you can look on the Google proof of reincarnation. Otherwise we can look to the universe for infinite deaths and re-deaths. How do we get that? From the Big Bang of the Big Crunch theory. Now what is that? In the beginning God created fire, water, bang. The universe exploded with life. It goes out and out. Then it comes back in, crunch, death, rebirth, bang, crunch, bang, infinite rebirth. However, if the universe did have a beginning and an ending, we live in a multiverse. I know there gets grey areas there, and here's one people have a hard time to get their head around. There is no death, there is no life, just what is and what isn't. And what that means is there is no death, there is no life, is referring to time. There is no beginning and there is no end. And just what is and what isn't is referring to sin. There is no good, there is no evil. It's just what is and what isn't. Now that takes a lot for people to get their head around. I'll explain it more next time. Okay, reincarnation of energy. Energy doesn't die, it just transforms. For example, water transforms into gas, transforms into light. But you need light to transform the water into gas. Then people say the strongest element you can get is iron. How does iron change? But iron rusts, salt water from iron, so iron would go back to water. Water, gas, light. It all just transforms. Now we are all star children, or children made up of stardust. How do you get that? The three elements needed to create a physical life is carbon, iron and hydrogen, which is all starlight. When we die, our bodies go back to hydrogen. It doesn't, carbon, sorry. Doesn't matter if you're cremated or if you go back in the ground, the bodies all go back to carbon. Okay, now let's go to the Bible. Holy Bible. Holy, in other words, sacred. Bible, I'm not sure what Bible means, but you can say basic instructions before leaving Earth. Okay, now in Genesis, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now what does that mean? In the beginning, we're talking about time. Created the heavens, we're talking about space. Created the earth, we're talking about matter. Time, space and matter, elements and forces needed to create a physical universe. Now, in the Dreamtime, this is a documentary on Aboriginal Dreamtime stories. Their theory on creation is pretty close to Genesis. The only difference is their god had a goddess, had a partner. Now, if we look at Greek mythology, even Zeus, not only Zeus had a wife, but Zeus had a family. So therefore, it all comes in twos. Now, the universal numbers are 0 and 1. Now, if we put 0 and 1 together, that's two numbers, two energies, yin and yang, male and female, sun and moon, however you want to put it. So that means if zeros and one exist, that means yin and yang exist. That means soulmates. We all have a soulmate. Okay. God created the earth and the universe all by himself, but in Genesis 24 he said, let us make man in our own image. Let us. So who is us? Now God, what does God stand for? God stands for giver, observer, destroyer. Universe. Uni means one, verse means a part of a story. It's therefore one part of a never-ending story. Testament, as in the Old Testament and New Testament. Testament means mind, ment means body, so therefore mind and body. Old Testament, old mind and body. New Testament, new mind and body. Okay, let's just fix the page. Okay, Adam and Eve. Now Adam, well, it's actually pronounced Adam, was made from the earth, made from the ground. Now Eve, either in Hebrew or Greek, I forget, means life. So therefore Adam and Eve means life made from the ground. Now all life came from water, that's a fact. We go into some more grey areas here. Now Jesus in Greek means fish. Virgin Mary, virgin means pure, Mary means water. So therefore the fish that came from pure water, or if you break it down, life that came from water. Life came from the ground, all life came from the water. We're in a grey area there, but you get it. I hope you understand it. Now let's go down. The serpent told Eve to eat from the tree of knowledge. And then you will know good and evil just like God. Eve said, I will die. No, the serpent said you will know good and evil just like God. Now what is the serpent? The serpent is a Kundalini. Now what is the Kundalini? The Kundalini is a serpent that lies at the base of our spine at our coccyx bone. And it rises, well, when it's ready to. When it's ready, the Kundalini is crying out for you to rise. It will rise through our spine and through our 7 chakras. When you come to the 7th chakra, when it rises, we have self-realization. The self-realization that we are our own guru, we are our own master. And born in a manger. Okay, born means awaken. Manger means solar plex. Now the solar plex isn't just around here, it's around the back as well. It goes through the back. So born in a manger means awaken in the solar plex. Even Jesus said the kingdom is within. Go within. Now we're coming to meditation. Meditation, okay? But before that, God made Adam from the dust and breathed life into his nostrils. Now they say breathes life, which is oxygen, air, breathe life into his nostrils. Now the Chinese call it chi, India call it prana, or it could be called your soul. Breath is everything. Okay, now let's go into meditation. Now, you can learn about it on Shahaja Yoga. Shahaja Yoga. Now if we open that up, there's Spirit Mother, the teacher, and there's the human body with the 7 chakras. Now, the way energy rises, we have prana, which is here. You have your yin and your yang, which is your female and male center, or sun and moon. Now, it rises up your left-hand channel, up your yin channel, crosses over ego, super ego, comes down the right, the sun channel, yang, male, comes down there, and it keeps going. Now, we've got the spine here. You've got the 7 chakras, 1, 2, 3, and the top, the crown chakras. Now, you can learn more about that Shahaja meditation. They will teach you about Kundalini and meditation. Or if you want to learn about Kundalini Yoga, this is Minor Fells. It's a good starting point on Kundalini. Kundalini meditation and Kundalini Yoga are 2 different things. Shahaja Yoga. Okay, so we're going to go into a bit of just a quick run through on meditation. What we do is we get the left hand. I'm not sure what the beginning's called. I call it a bandana, but I'm not sure of the correct name. Left hand, which goes to heart chakra. We go 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tie a bow on the crown chakra once. We do this 3 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 bows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Right, you've just activated the Kundalini. Now what we do is we put up like a force field to protect ourselves from baddies. We do this 7 times again for the 7 chakras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're ready for meditation. Now meditation, many will tell you to breathe through this and do all that. Just slow your breathing down. Just try and slow it down. And try and take deep, slow breaths. And when you exit your breath, try and take a small pause. And when you meditate, if you can get 10 minutes in, great. 15, 20 minutes, it doesn't really matter. The more you do it, the longer you will get. Now in Shahaja Yoga, they'll tell you to concentrate on your 7th chakra. Now that's a bit hard to do. I say focus on your 6th chakra, because when your eyes are shut, it's easier to pinpoint there. Now if the Kundalini is going to rise, it'll go to your 7th chakra. Don't worry, it's just while you're meditating, try and focus. I find it easy to focus on your 7th chakra. Now your mind is going to wonder. It's going to wonder about some email you didn't answer, about some appointment. Just keep going. What I try and focus on someone you love, you know. I think of Avril, and that's if your mind is really wandering, I should say. But in the meantime, just focus on your breath, your breathing. But if your mind is really restless, try and think of romantic love. And then when we come out of it, we do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 bow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 bows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. And this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Done. Now that's just a really quick thing about meditation. As I said, you can learn about it more. Sahaja meditation. They've got the affirmations, and they'll teach you everything about Kundalini Yoga, Kundalini meditation. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Namaste.